Hey everyone, welcome back to day 2 on the journey to 2000 ELO rapidchess.com. Yesterday was a tough day. I got knocked down. I was 1500. I'm starting back high 1400s, but today let's hope to get a win. I got my chess bra mug with tea ready to get the juices flowing. All right, let's get into it. All right, so let's start with the same thing. We're going to do a 3-minute puzzle rush. Hopefully, I'm doing a little bit better than yesterday. Yesterday was kind of embarrassing. Okay. Yeah, good start, good start. We take free queens. Checkmate. Checkmate. It's so crazy that I lost that second puzzle. That's like just absolutely sad. Um, oh yeah. Alright. Just gotta slow down a little bit. First endgame puzzle we've seen. I usually don't play 3-minute. I'll usually only do the 5 because I seriously am so slow. This is meant for like the psycho GMs. Oh. Um. Alrighty. What if I just... Okay. Alright. We're chilling. Got a minute 20 left. Jesus Christ. I kind of just want to take this rook, but I feel like it's the wrong move. It was not. Had to defend the back rank, so he had to sack the queen. That's a pretty checkmate. It's funny how the mate in twos, I'm just like, alright, so that's a free pawn, right? Should be able to just do that. People struggle with the bishops. Guys, we're leaps and bounds ahead of where we were yesterday, thank God. Thank you. That's funny. It was the first one that made me like play all the way out. Oh shit. Yikes. We might have to go back and see that second to last one. That one was pretty rough. Just real quick, one time for the one time. Alright, so what did I do? Oh, I hung my queen. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's great. Move this around a little bit. See, so I think that these are the most common screw ups. Or no, I'm sorry. Those are the best moves. Alright. Let's take a look at this. What did I do? I don't even remember what I did. Oh, so they took here, and I think I just took the knight like a freaking loon. But that's, yeah, taking the bishop is definitely the right move. Alright. Off to a pretty good start. Definitely way better than yesterday. Let's get into a rapid game. Kind of slow things down a little bit. Maybe I should not play super fast-paced puzzles right before I get into the rapid games. What do you guys think? Alright, so first time facing the queen's pawn. Now I got some chess lessons from Theo. Shout out Theo, and he got me playing the King's Indian, but I've been struggling with it. Absolutely struggling. I got lured in by the idea of the king side pawn storm positions, but I just never get the main line. I always get some goofball stuff like this. See, like, look at this. This is absolutely freaking ridiculous. But the problem is I don't know how to punish it. So then I end up getting, like, attacked in some goofball way. So, I mean, technically I can just freaking move my knight. Because it's not pinned. He's acting like it's pinned. But my first inclination is just to go h5 to stop any of him playing h5 nonsense, but then of course g5 is very weak. Does it matter? I have no freaking clue. But we'll just play that because it's the first instinct. I think principles dictate that when they attack on the flanks, you're supposed to strike back in the center, especially since I'm castled and he's not, but I don't really see any fantastic opportunities to do that. We'll do the same thing. Wish them good luck. See if they respond this time. So last game, yesterday, I completely hung a knight. I had it all in my head. I knew that there was a dangerous sacrifice, but I still didn't defend against it. And instead, I hung a frickin' knight in time pressure. So my main goal for today's video is just to not hang any pieces. So he's got his knight in front of the c-pawn, which is you're generally not supposed to do in queen's pawn positions. Okay, he's castling long, which feels like is not going to be good for him. I like to play a lot of c6 against this knight. Just kind of completely prohibits them from getting into the game. Okay, so he's going for some stuff here. Again, I can just move this knight at any point. At least he was paying attention to put his knight out first before he did this, because otherwise he would have just hung the pawn. So I'm trying to think about ways that I could kind of fight back in the center a little bit here. I really want to move my knight because I don't want this to happen. If it does, I want to be, better equipped. So let's just go over here. Since he's gone h4, same symmetry applies, right? This square is weaker, especially with his knight here. He can't immediately try to kick me out or anything. That's wild. So honestly, I'm hoping that he does take me, so that way I can just develop my bishop with by recapturing. But I'm not digging this pin. I kind of want to, like, commonly in the King's Indian, right, you're going e5. I want to go e5. I want to try to start opening up the center. So I'm just going to develop my queen. I think just a simple I'm kind of stuck between these two. The problem with this is he just goes here, and then I kind of just go back. So I'm thinking about a way that I could counter that. No, well, no, he can't do that because then this pawn hangs. So I like this move. We'll remove this just because we're a full minute behind him on the clock. This pawn is completely hanging now. Good job. Wow. Praise God. Wow, that is so bad. So if he took there, I was like kind of busted because I was losing this pawn too. It was really bad. So I'm just gonna go c5 now, or sorry, e5. Because if he pushes, okay, now this happens. Now I'm attacking his rook. If he goes here, I'll just come back. Yeah, because if he pushes, no, that probably wasn't great either. If he pushes, I was thinking takes, but he could recapture with the knight, tempo on my queen, but then I guess I could just capture with the bishop. Oi, oi, oi. I'm definitely going to take this though, because I want to open up the C file. Okay, and this is kind of what I was thinking. So now I can go here, develop my knight, bring my rook into the party, and it's a lot of pressure. So generally whenever this happens, I don't like to take and just let their frickin' queen in. I feel like that's just extremely short-sighted. I'm just going to proceed with my plan. So he trades this, and if the queen ever gets off this diagonal, his king is also on this diagonal, so I can think about things like this. Maybe, okay, he's just going like full-blown trade happy. So, I mean, immediately I'm just drawn to this move, right? But, yeah, let's just go ahead and go here. That also helps prohibit the movement of his knight. Okay. I have no idea what his plan is with that move. Okay. So, bad things are happening. I definitely need to take, and I need to swing my rook around. Yeah, this is very scary. So if he pushes, I'm honestly not going to do anything. I think taking is a mistake. I think pushing is a mistake. If anything, I would want him to take. Okay, so that feels really weird. And my camera just turned off again. So, y'all don't get a camera for a while. Oh well. If anything, I feel like that kind of just helped close the position for me. And now I'm thinking about better ways to attack his king. So I'm kind of thinking any pressure I can get in this general piece is what I want, right? So I want to move my knight forward, not back. If I go queen up here, I have, well, not there. I have options to bring my knight in, and then maybe I can induce a weakness of a3. And then I can even swing my, well, actually, I didn't even see this, but it also threatens this pawn. So let's say, for instance, if he goes a3, I can go here, and he can't block with anything that will defend it. Okay, so this is what I was saying before, right? I kind of just want to chill in this position. Well, that's a free pawn actually, with check, and then the queen would need to block. Okay, so I'm used to calculating in my head, but if I go check and he blocks, then I can take, and then he can recapture with either piece, and then I can take, and that's a free pawn at the end of the sequence anyway. So let's just do that. And again, I have to be careful with my time. I have no increment. I got way too overzealous yesterday with wasting my time. I can't believe I hung that pawn in the beginning of the game. Big yikes, am I right? So I feel like if he trades queens here, he's kind of busted. In that pawn down endgame, I mean, this kingside majority, it just feels overwhelming to me. But, you know, not perfect at analyzing or evaluating endgames or anything. So if you guys are still watching, 16 minutes, 17 minutes into day 2, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. If you want to watch the journey, consider subscribing. Okay. Kinda scary. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. Kinda scary. But I feel like fundamentally there's nothing wrong with what I got going on. Okay, so I'm definitely gonna trade pieces. Okay, so obviously his back rank is extremely weak, right? We've done some puzzle rush. So I got to think about a way that I can threaten his back rank. So my first thought is I don't want to go into a queen versus queen endgame just up a pawn. So I don't want to put my rook over here and try to trade it, but I think I will take this open file. And if he does any funny business with his rook, it's kind of scary because I'll be pinned, but okay, so that's his move. Okay. I don't know if I care though, because what if I just... Okay, so let's think if there's any sacrifice tactics. So if I go here and he goes here, then I go here. He can go here, takes, but my queen is still defending the rook, so it's not any weird situation. He can't come back with any checks for any kind of perpetual situation. So this is definitely what I'm leaning towards. Now, it might be stupid for me to just give up a pawn. Like, I probably should have just defended the pawn, but hungry for that back rank. Alright, so now I can just defend the pawn. And now it's just time to push him, baby. I mean, seriously, I got this passed pawn, and I'm gonna try to see that it goes up the board, and I missed that. So, loving life. I'm just gonna start kind of playing intuitively a little bit, because I'm really worried about the time. And then I'll go here and threaten both the rook and the pawn, most likely. Okay, so he can take that pawn in the corner, but that's not going to do anything for him. He might get overzealous, push his pawn, take this pawn, hang his rook. That would be huge for me. But then I have a minute to convert. Okay. Let's pray that he trades queens here. That would be big for the brand. Okay. I missed that. Oh shit, am I mated? Oh shit. Y'all. That is so embarrassing. No, because my queen cover's in the corner. Oh my goodness. This is so bad. So I mean, part of me just wants to come back. Shit. I have no time to make a move. Okay. I just gotta go for... I gotta trade something, because I'm gonna get freaking mated. My king is so weak. And then I'm gonna try to push the e-pawn with 25 seconds left, but this is not looking good. So I gotta be aware of any checks, right? Oh my goodness gracious, y'all. This is bad news, Bears. I mean, for real. God, I am just out of time. Just completely out of time. Oh my god. Austin, make a move. I'm flagging, y'all. 100%. Shoot. Alright. Good game. Wow, that's so bad, guys. That's so bad. Puts me on full tilt, makes me want to play another one. But this was a big mistake. Again, you can see it goes to 2. Like, I'm losing 2 pawns there. Okay, this is another inaccuracy. Okay. What's my best move there? To take, okay. Apparently I'm already like 2.5 in the hole, which seems crazy to me. This is a great move. Now I'm winning. Okay, and then this screws it up. Alright, but I didn't see anything with this, right? I feel like this doesn't make sense. I'm literally just doing nothing here. Like, there's no way he loses this pawn. He would be silly to move this pawn and give me control of these squares. So, like, what's the deal? Y'all. Okay. This is a mistake? What? You're gonna sit here and no. Okay, but seriously though, who is playing that? That is seriously so freaking scary. I thought it was a bad idea to trade pieces. This is a mistake again. Defending my pawn. Oh, because it hangs this one, of course. I mean, help me understand the difference between these two things. Yeah, so this is drawish, but again, I was just out of time. Alright, guys. Day 2 in the books. We're off to a terrible start. 2 losses in a row. It's all good. We'll bounce back. Alright, thank you guys for watching. See you tomorrow.